Activists, Chechen authorities order families to kill their LGBT family members, also pay ransoms.
Here's a summary of the article.
Russian campaigners have told the Daily Beast that Chechen authorities have ordered people to kill LGBT members of their own families, and have demanded ransoms for the release of detained LGBT relatives. Chechen authorities demanded that relatives punish their gay family members by executing them. One of the St. Petersburg volunteers for the Russian LGBT network, who did not wish to be named, told the Daily Beast. Since the beginning of the purge in 2017, we have heard dozens of stories from Chechens who we helped about local government officials ordering relatives to execute their family members, one of the Russian LGBT network's campaigners told the Daily Beast. The Daily Beast interviewed Russian LGBT activists in Moscow and St. Petersburg, who organize the evacuations of LGBT victims of persecution from the Republic. Zoya Matisova, a 42-year-old psychologist and volunteer with the Russian LGBT network, said that since mid-December the organization had received multiple pleas for help from LGBT Chechens. Dmitry Gudkov, an ex-KGB officer and an opposition leader, told the Daily Beast that the reaction of Chechen authorities was shameful, and that the unlawful purge of Chechen LGBT people was making many senior law enforcement officers angry. During the earlier anti-LGBT purge, Russian state law enforcement agencies claimed that all the allegations by LGBT activists about detentions, torture and deaths were false, since authorities had never received any concrete complaints from individuals.
This post received a score of 40,509, with an upvote ratio of 91%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
We had some students on exchange from the general region and their homophobia was staggering. Nicest guys ever in person and wouldn't have known otherwise until we heard them saying they would kill their sons if they were gay. Also they have their girlfriend vaginas inspected at a doctor before marriage to be sure that cherry's still there. Fucking crazy paradigm.
When I was at TAR I had a very religious student from Zimbabwe who said similar shit. It really shocked me because it was generally very intelligent and kind and then he'd start spouting that crazy bullshit. Edit, I love how many people are claiming you can't be intelligent while also holding troublesome beliefs. Another edit, it is not referring to the student, sorry my grammar sucks.
I met an exchange student from Congo in my law school. We talked about football, basketball, even racism, the nicest most polite guy ever, until one day we randomly talked about trans people in the university and he said trans people should be burned alive. This is literally a punishment meted out by the local population in parts of Africa. Capture the perpetrator, throw a bunch of old tires around them and burn them alive.
Dzambulat Umarov, the Chechen Minister of National Policy, referred to the present detention, torture, and death allegations as fantasy and nonsense. Umarov added, considering the fact that they gay people have sick imagination to start from, I am not surprised that they can write nonsense like that. From the same Chechen government who basically said recently that there are no gays in Chechnya, because if there were, people would kill them. Paraphrasing, can't recall exact quote.
The Russian government believes the lies of the Chechen authorities by the way and claims the reports are all fake news.
They just say they believe Chechnya because it's easier for them to act so.
Vox did a pretty good video on Kyiv you might want to check out. This is beyond fucked up, of course. It reminds me of the Rwandan genocide in some way, where authorities were telling citizens to carry out their duties and kill their neighbors, friends, schoolmates.
Thank you for posting this video. Pretty informative. Also for everyone else, don't try to find valuable information besides hate speech or praise for their methods in that comment section. Just imagine someone struggling to come out reading the stuff written there.
Honestly, I'm glad that while I was growing up, I didn't follow politics and/or read social media LGBT rights politics. If I had read that kind of stuff as a young teen, vulnerable and scared of coming out, I probably never would have.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.